Previously, on Times End Tavern, Cascadia.
So we'll pick up right in that moment. We'll pick up right in that moment.
Not with my phone call?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was your phone call?
Oh, well, no, I called Allie and I demanded to talk to John Johnson.
But yes, as you bash the door in, again, leaning more into this dark vampiric energy that has been a little more the forefront in your brain recently. As you smash him to the ground, you hear muffled yells. You also feel a lot of struggling beneath you.
And I need you to get John Johnson's butt here. Toot sweet!
Why would I do that?
Because I will shoot you with this gun if you don't.
He looks you deep in the eyes. Ed, is that true?
I shoot him in the leg.
Son of a you fucking god! And he goes into full panic, immediately passes out. He's bleeding out in his living room.
Okay, I may have gone too far.
It's
with
in
the tough
that
guy
moment
routine.
you do hear a scream in the back of the house.
Did we forget to invite him again?
Oh, hang on, my phone's
Hold on.
My phone's ringing.
Is it Ed? Tell
Wait.
him we're at the diner. Make it seem like we just got
Do I
it.
have caller ID? Can I see who it is?
Yes, it's Patty Pancakes.
Wait, ooh.
Intrigue?
Ooh, wait, hang on. Nick needs to process this for a moment before Will Finder picks up the phone. Hello?
Will!
Yo, yeah?
Someone's just broken into my house!
Wait, slow down. What?
What I needed to know with Carlos was why they were here, what was going on. We knew that Big Sky had done these projects in the past, and I obviously I'm missing the relevant last piece, but I think that Big Sky is just a front for something that the federal government is doing to try to excite this activity.
I got a better idea. Time might be a factor. Do we want to get the hell out of here and go talk about this somewhere else?
Oh, yeah, like where? Maybe breakfast? You guys have breakfast yet? We go eat some breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast sounds like a wonderful idea. Jack now has
Are you
Carlos
sure you're
like
not
a
too-
fireman's carry. He's getting ready to take him out to the bed of his truck.
Are you sure you're not too
Okay.
full to have breakfast?
Ed, this would also be a great conversation to have in motion. We're all going to meet up at the Flying K.
Okay, so as you hop into your assorted vehicles and make your way across town, right as you make the left past Carlos's house and into town, you hear a lone siren of a police vehicle. It appears to pass right by you, and as you guys turn towards the Flying K and leave town, that's the last thing you see is that vehicle pulling down towards Carlos's house.
Wait, what vehicle?
A police
Cop
vehicle.
car. Oh, okay.
A cop car, yes.
Sorry, I zoned out while you were talking.
A single cop car. Yeah, that's right. I don't pay attention when you, the storyteller, are talking. It's fine.
We didn't clean up the blood.
I
don't
stopped
think.
listening when I stopped talking.
Like I said, they're gonna know something happened. Not worried about that.
I used my
It's a hell of a nosebleed.
I used my heretofore undiscovered carpentry skills to reattach the door.
Oh, boy. All right.
All right,
and as
so now we're all at the Flying K,
Yep.
sharing a booth.
Yep, you guys are pulled in, you parked. The
I'm
waitress
leaning
looks a
into
little
Jack's like,
confused.
Just because I don't actually eat doesn't mean I don't enjoy the ritual of eating.
We
you know?
were, Ed, I literally was taking my phone out to call you. When you called me, you just beat me to it.
Ed's scooping a bowl of granola with the pistol.
Give me that.
I think I'm going to use this instead of my sword from now on. I think I'm getting really good at it. Bam! Oh no!
I do think if
A waitress falls
if
to the
you're
ground.
not going to stop him, Jack's taking the gun.
Okay. No, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so as you guys sit around the table, the waitress looks at you a little quizzically. Oh, gain some company.
Is Carlos there with us, tied to something?
Sorry, not to be that guy, but I believe we were eating at Maxine's in town.
Oh, okay. You just said the Flying K.
and now we're at the flying.
Oh, I see.
Oh, did I
Gotcha,
say the
gotcha.
flying cave
You did say the
before?
flying. You said the
Well,
flying.
yeah,
cave was
well,
most recent
you're doing
time.
that on purpose so that you can't accidentally get outed as having eaten breakfast there already. Because if you went to Maxine's, Maxine would be like, "Oh, come back! Oh, you're already hungry again, huh? After being here," and then Ed would know. Obviously, you've thought this far ahead.
I like how Ed is in character being paranoid about the breakfast.
Well, no, that was part of it. It's just in my mind, I thought we were at.
You were at Maxine's
first.
you were at the
Yes.
diner, okay,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
we
you
didn't
went.
establish.
Then
Because
you
I
went to
thought
the
that's
flying
how we
cave.
got over there so quickly too.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
This way,
yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry, that might be.
No,
my
that
bad.
makes a lot more sense. Okay, so yeah, as you guys make your way, you were not introduced by a waitress saying back so soon.
It's like
Instead,
4 weeks ago.
you guys are regulars now. Seeing you at least once a day.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. Hopefully, we'll have our business wrapped up here in town soon. In my mind, we've moved Carlos to the RV. Also,
Okay.
We're not. We're
needlessly
needlessly weekend at Bernie's seeing him at the diner.
Also, too, given what I know, am I able to do another to try to make sure he's stable in the RV?
You to the best of your ability, you
Okay.
figure he's stable.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. All right,
yeah.
great.
You saw what Ed did. You clocked it. That might be partially why you decided to take the gun from him as like a slight punishment. But you
For his own safety.
you also realize like sort of the circumstances where they are right
Actually,
now.
I like so yeah, gets him out of the bed of the truck, sets him up in the RV, walks back, goes back into his big toolbox, pulls out a blood bag, takes him back in, hooks him up. All right, time for breakfast.
Randomly have
an
a blood
appetite.
bag. Okay. Yes, and as you're sitting around, Patty looks a little nervous. You notice her looking over her shoulder, looking around to anybody else who's in the restaurant at the time.
All right.
Oh, Will, by the way, I told her you had a huge crush on her. I'm sorry if that gave anything away.
And there are other things we might need to talk about as well.
It's important that we take time to address each other's personal lives.
Yeah, and you have a girlfriend now?
We're trying it out.
Okay.
Now that we've had a good conversation where we put all of our cards on the table as to who we are, though admittedly after a dream I had last night, I'm not exactly sure who I am anymore, but maybe that will be revealed in time.
Look, I can speak from experience. A goth girl will destroy your life.
I mean, I've got plenty of them to live.
Touche. Anywho, on to more pressing matters.
So, Patty, I heard you saying something about the USDA before I suggested we mosey earlier.
Yeah.
You said, how much did you learn about it exactly? Like, is there, like, how deep did you find it going, or how did you have a point of contact that you got a hold of, or?
No, as I said, the only thing I could find is that for every incident that kept happening, for every Big Sky issue that popped up, there was an associated USDA report of an agent in the field dealing with something. That would be a very easy thing to ignore in, land development cases or something. It could just be absolutely mundane. But given what you do actually and what, why you're in town, it just feels like it's sort of tied together.
Yeah, I suspect it might. Did it say anything about how these cases resolved?
No, just that the special agent in charge had considered the cases closed. In the case of anything where there was a major outpouring of criticism or anything, it seemed like they made an effort to bury newspaper reporting on it, which is why it's been so hard for me to suss things out.
Right.
I had to go on FOIA requests just to find these incident reports. And otherwise, I don't know why they would do that, but it as I said, it seems like they're a one-to-one in the past 15 years. Every incident that's come up has been tied to something else the USDA was doing as well.
And you didn't find anything on John Johnson? Nothing we could do to pin him down?
Not specifically, other than, again, in charge of Big Sky for the past 15 years. And you see in that moment she pauses. Oh, shit.
Something up?
Well, yeah, I mean...
John
as
Johnson
I
only
just,
15 years old?
No, but I mean, well, no,
I don't think
Ed.
that's right, Ed.
You'll have to save him.
No.
My God. No, but if all of these issues have only been coming up with this company since he took over, and that's when these reports are coming out, Big Sky seemed to just be a normal development company until they weren't. So I'm wondering if John Johnson is the government takeover?
Well, yeah. I mean, I would think so.
Oh boy. Well,
Ed's writing on
you
a
see
napkin
her start like sweating and get really pale. Oh God.
Does that make something click, or?
I mean, I was worried about corporate oversight and getting attacked by, big moneyed interest, but if it's the federal government as well, I don't.
Oh, well,
And you
sure.
see her looking around and staring at all the other people in the booths even more.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, that might be the case, and if so, it doesn't seem like you had much of a choice in the matter. Seems like they chose you, so.
What were you saying?
I was just saying, Ed's writing the name John Johnson on a napkin and trying to anagram it.
Okay. You just keep ending up with John Johnson.
Yeah.
John, son of John. Shit. But, I mean...
Non-Sean?
Sean Johansson? No, that's not even right.
I added letters somehow.
I am Lord Voldemort.
I've got a pencil in one hand and I've another gun in my left hand somehow. What? And I'm scratching my temple with it. What could it possibly be?
Jack, roll to manipulate someone.
Good. Not great. Yeah, I know, right? 10.
Okay.
Actually, good job.
Yeah, that's all you needed was encouragement.
That's all I needed.
Someone to yell at the dice.
I need somebody to yell at me.
Do the right thing,
Don't
damn it.
suck this time.
All right.
Sorry, fine.
Okay.
Okay, Jack. I guess what? I mean, you're a USDA agent. What have you been doing in the Department of Agriculture for the past, say, 10 years? Do any of your jobs seem like they've not really added up? And I will say,
good question.
Rolling back, I would think it's up to you how deep you want to go into that. I would assume, given Jack is an agent, you're kind of like bag it, tag, like you said right at the beginning of the season, like a bag it, tag it, call it a day. File the report, you're done.
Yeah.
But then you think back and you're like, well, no, that was my end because that was just what they told me to do, and I didn't. This is the first time you've been brought in sort of independently to an investigation where you were in control of the clues and details, not just bring in the specialist to murder the monster.
Right. But when I start thinking about that, I have a moment, and it's one of those, like, thinking back to certain cases that jumped out at me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, including the one where I met Will, where we lost the team, where I was the survivor from the whole team got ringooed.
Right.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah.
At least as old as television.
That's why I don't watch TV anymore.
And
Did you ever hear the radio drama of Ringu?
No!
That was War of the Worlds.
Yes.
It's better in the original German.
Yeah.
But I think there's flashing back two different cases, two wrestling Bigfoot on the skyline of Atlantic City. He starts thinking back through those cases, and there were other agents, and there were always people there before him. But he starts thinking about Big Sky being around. Like, anytime he's out in, like, a rural area, he starts to think, he's like, well, they were building that casino in Minnesota. They were building that resort down in Arkansas. There was that new big shopping mall out by Reno. And I start thinking, it's like, was that? Like, not anything that jumped out at him before. But he starts thinking, he's like, well, shit. Is there a number attached to any of those cases? I know you agent reporting. I know you said there was a report, and I don't know how much information they gave you. But was there an ID number attached?
Yeah. Absolutely. There were a number based on all the different incidents. I mean,
cross-reference it there. I don't know. Do that on your tablet or whatever.
Sure.
28684. That number come up?
Do you want to make the Jean Valjean joke, or do you want me to make the Jean Valjean joke?
I was going to try to rise above it and not make it.
As she goes flipping quick through her notes. Yeah. Looks like there was an unresolved, it says closed, but it seemed there was an unresolved Squatch incident. The agent in charge needed to...
Can we use the term squatchuation?
These got some Squatchgations.
Yes.
And yeah, you look at... She references the 28684, and it goes to the Squatch family that you remember.
Oh, I thought that was a family whose last name was Squatch.
No.
Why didn't we
Me
see
to those
it?
squatches.
Why didn't
you
we see it
you
coming?
think back to that first job where
From
you
my dreams.
right where you bagged that Squatch and then realized the family was there watching, and that report or that incident turned out to be for part of a larger job that was at the time you were just told some sort of clearing project that ended up becoming a Big Sky job.
Is that the only one?
No, I mean I have reports for every one of the ones I could find. I have probably 12, 15 of them here. They all seem to have sort of a similar thing. And as you look through, she flips over the file so you can look through. When you look at the agent on site or the reporting agent or whatever, not the special agent in charge, but the one who actually was filing the reports and dealing with it, you see JS in the initials over and over and over and over and over and over.
Right.
You know your own handwriting.
Right, yeah.
As you're looking through, you're seeing that you have, as far as you can tell, just been the cleaner for John Johnson for the past 10 years.
Right.
It's been you. You're the bad guy. And knock him out. Take him to Twyla.
Materialize another gun.
Yeah. Time for you to face eternal justice.
Yeah, the gun you're using for the granola, you now point at him.
So, all right. So I'm the cleaner they bring in. But, I mean, why are they doing this in the first place? Are they doing this just to flush these things out? So
That's the thing I cannot make heads or tails of. As far as I can tell, it just seems like they're angering these things. And if they have to take them out, they do. If they just sort of excite a real local problem and they don't deal with it, they won't. As far as I can tell, it just looks like chaos. It just looks like they're trying to harm things.
Can you tell us what we should do next?
I mean, all you have to
No,
do
Bill.
is...
I want Bill to tell us.
No,
what we should do next.
no.
Because I really feel like the three of us are kind of dumb at this point. We just
Not
don't
really.
know what to do.
Not really.
no, I mean I think we know what we got to do. We just gotta. I don't know where John Johnson is. That's our problem. And so far, Allie hasn't called me back. So
I guess we can go wake up Carlos.
I guess that would be next.
I just feel like we keep happening upon the same piece of information over and over again and never moving past it. Is that just me?
We're observing the phenomena from
God.
different angles. We're getting different perspectives on it.
Hopefully, everything is adding a few more details so that you have a slightly bigger picture. Otherwise, I'm failing.
I mean, this was a pretty big twist.
Yeah, like
You're the cleaner? My God.
And you've been cucked? My God.
Yes. I'm the cuck.
Yeah, but in fairness, you were cucked in the name of truth finding, and I feel like if you were going to get cucked, that's the way you'd want to be cucked. Am I using that word right? I looked at your Jack. Am I using that word right? Cucked?
unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Yes, score 1 point for Ed.
So, I mean, as far as everything else that's going on, I don't know. She looks outside. I mean, Carlos, God love him. He really did. He's just a good worker.
He seemed a little fanatical to me before I shot him.
He really doesn't know anything.
As far as he just speaks a lot of praise to his boss. He says John Johnson's a visionary.
That's what I thought too. That's what I think about him.
He knew a lot about the jobs that he had worked on in terms of the on-the-ground details, but whenever it comes to John Johnson, he just seems to put him up on a pedestal and really treat him with some adoration. Almost like it's just like his hero or his boss or something. He just thinks he's the best.
I'm just trying to think if there's any angle, this is Nick talking, where if we know that it's me, that there's a possible, well, I mean, we know what the federal government implication is, but like how high up this goes, truly.
Cut to the White House.
The White House.
Honestly, there's a part of me,
House.
if
Depends
this
on
is
who
like a
John
Black
Johnson
Dynamite
is.
situation.
Yeah.
John Johnson does look. I'm a bit Pollyannish, guys. I'm using that word wrong. I'm a bit
It's polyamorous.
What's the what's the word I'm thinking for in terms of naivete? Like I'm a bit
Pollyanna is fine.
Pollyannish word. I'm a bit Pollyannish when it comes to the ways of the world. Even I know John Johnson sounds like a made up name for somebody.
What?
Like nobody who's not trying to be a secret government spook has that generic of a name. Like I bet his name is like, I don't know, Winston Aloysius Alucard or something like that.
Winston Aloysius Nilbog Alucard.
Fuck Alucard. And if we just put that name up to a mirror, we'll determine who's truly to blame here.
All right. Well, I guess I better go wake up Carlos. I guess that seems like the route that's open.
It's either that or you worked for the government and you're waiting for Allison. Feels like we need to wait for Al. You guys just want to go to like a park or something until Allison calls, or feels like she might be the missing. The government's the missing aspect here. We don't.
Because
have
if
any
we shut this
on.
down in its tracks, can we bring the government to us?
Because it felt like when I talked to her, it felt like things might have come together in that way. Like I got real lucky with it, but I don't know because nothing's happened. So I'm thinking I might just have to go beat it out of Carlos.
You get a text on your phone, Jack,
Oh, thank God.
from an unknown number that just says,
Your Coinbase sign-in code is this. Do not share it with...
your parking ticket must be paid immediately.
Zelle will never ask you for any personal information.
It
Text
says,
stop if you would like.
Jack, I'm so sorry. You really need to run, is what it says.
Oh, I got good news, guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think John Johnson will be here soon.
Oh, good. Well, that solves that. Let's enjoy our breakfast.
We should probably go.
Well, but how will he find us?
I think they're gonna find us.
Okay, well, where do we go?
Actually, maybe we don't go anywhere.
Is this our this last stand? Last stand at the Flying K?
I'm just glad we're not bringing Maxine's into this.
I haven't been using specific titles for episodes thus far, but maybe the last episode gets a title.
I think we get ready. I just got a
Okay.
text from Allie telling me to run.
Do we get everyone out of here and then like set up booby traps and stuff?
Probably not a bad idea to get everybody out of here if you want to start clearing them. I'm gonna go.
I'll clear everyone out. I grab the gun and start shooting into the air.
Now, by here, do you mean the Flying K?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Everyone out! Bam, 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 bam. I'm a vampire with a gun. And she starts shooting in the air.
Does that happen?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are we doing this?
Complete panic as screams from the gunshot. Well, actually, initial dismissal
I'm going all in.
initial dismissal
Well,
from the first gunshot turns to panic from the second
Hold
gunshot
on.
turns
Can
to
we just
screaming
say,
panic.
Can we just stop and say how great of a reference to America it is that
Yes.
we're acknowledging the first gunshot? Nobody moves.
No.
But then people realize it's serious.
Yes.
Yes. And by the
Nobody
scream
shoots
of
twice.
Yeah.
I'm a
Unless they mean it.
vampire.
Ed, recognizing a nation traumatized by gun violence, shoots a gun in a public space multiple times.
I'm from Canada.
That's why you thought the first one would do it.
Yeah.
And then the screaming, I'm a vampire with a gun, is what sets in the true visceral panic, and people start gunning it for the door.
Because again, in America, we're like, he's saying crazy shit.
It is
It's for real.
It is like 10:45 in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
And as that's happening, as everyone starts running, Jack just is calmly walking out to his truck. He pulling out a couple boxes of ammunition. He's got his rifle over one. Like he's bringing the guns inside.
Okay.
As you're doing that, I say, I'm going to drop Patty back off at her car so that she can, like, actually get away. Patty, you don't want to be involved in this, do you?
You just
Absolutely not. Get me the fuck
You
away.
just hand her your keys.
I might not need these
I
anymore.
put my gun. I was going to say, no, I put my gun in Patty's hand and it's like, you're in it now, darling.
Keys in one hand, gun in the other. Will. And she just kisses you and panics and jumps in your car.
Fuck, I got something to live for now.
Yeah, see, we're good. We got
Wait,
it.
you didn't before? Bam, bam, bam. I'm talking to you and I'm nonchalantly continuing to fire the gun in the air.
We'll need that ammunition.
No, this isn't a real gun. This is a starter's pistol.
Patty, I'll take you out to a real dinner when this is all over.
You owe me. As she goes peeling out of the parking lot.
Well, she did
What
cuck him. I think it's pretty even at this point.
She's doing her job.
And Ed knows that.
Professional cucking.
Ed was very clear about how he feels about the whole situation.
You're right. She slept with someone. We put her in several life and death situations within like an hour period of time. We're even.
They're not. They weren't dating yet.
and people wonder why women chose bear.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. This.
I'm a vampire with a gun.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It is too early for this.
So when I got to pick the Haven, I
Right.
can do three. I can do three things.
Okay,
From the Haven, I picked Lore Library,
sure.
and one of the other, and I think one of the other ones I was going to do was Armory.
Wait, as when you get to pick Haven, do you get to pick as many
Let me see,
features?
let me see, 'cause
I thought it was pick
could've-
one of the ones from
Yeah,
there.
thought it
You're
was
probably right. Yeah, well, let me just double check. Because if so, I was like, I'm going to go in. There's probably some weird magic shit in my car.
It's a catalytic converter.
Gain a Haven like the expert has with two options.
Two options. So
Two
Armory
options.
was the other one.
Okay.
Because it was like not lore. It was it was not because I didn't want to do Mystical Library because I felt we weren't really doing magic. So I did Lore Library and Armory. You have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. On a 10+, you have it and plenty. On a 7 and 9, you have it, but only the minimum. On a miss, you got the wrong thing.
Okay.
I don't know. It may not have to be magical. Maybe it's like in terms of like I just have a bunch of random stuff that's very useful for sieges.
Assorted crap you've
Assorted
picked up
crap.
over the years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if we have a lot of time, so siege might be.
Well, reverse siege.
Kinky.
Is that cool or
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do I roll that?
Absolutely.
All right. It's +3 because it's weird. 1, 6 is 7, and 3 is 10.
10. Okay. Yeah. As you're looking through, you're trying to think. Your first
Is it
blush
love?
is
Because if it's love, I don't
your
care.
first blush is you like just go to grab like an M4 on the wall because you're like humans. How to take out humans? Got 'em
Silver
down.
for silver for monsters, steel for humans.
Yeah. Lead for human. Yeah. But then you start to process more and you think that if this guy is offsetting all of these cryptid, paranormal, problematic, monstrous things all over the country, perhaps he's adjacent to that too. And so you turn back and you look through and you stare once again at your giant buster sword and think,
This will kill multiple federal agents in one go.
maybe. And so you put it to the side and then get a really
Wolverine claws?
Sure. No, because ultimately the tag. So here's mechanically in the game, you just need tags that do stuff. The tag is obvious. Yeah. Wolverine claws are great. That's an obvious thing. Ed wearing Wolverine claws is super obvious. So yes, you find a set of adamantium claws. And you strap them on. They have a tight wrist strap so that they actually stay in place on your body. They have the tags of messy and obvious.
That's how I roll.
And you just get the impression that John Johnson, no matter what, he'll definitely bleed if you shank him with Wolverine claws.
Hey, if it bleeds, we can kill it, eh? I want to see Predator versus Canadians. That's the next Predator versus I want to see.
Oh, you're a Canadian with Wolverine claws now, huh? Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't even realize I did that. I want to start saying bub.
Or Northern Alien versus Predator.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
No, I just imagine like a predator hunting a bunch of like Canadian fur trapper. Well, I guess they did that in Prey, but no.
Yes.
Like them fighting like a bunch of like it's like deer season in like the Canadian American border, and like just like a group of actual hunters with like hunting rifles, and then the predator shows up. Canadians versus Predator.
Yes.
Oh God. Yes. So as you
Reach
go,
out to me, 20th century.
as you go poking around your armory, you pull out a pair of Wolverine claws, and as you step back out of the RV, you go shink
Snicked.
to Jack, who is tending to the body of Carlos again. What were you doing? You were grabbing stuff. You said you were going to be doing something to Carlos, I think, when we stepped out the door.
Making sweet love.
No. I was getting I was getting the ammunition of my guns out of my truck. Before we left, I said I was going to go beat the information out of Carlos,
Okay.
but that's no longer necessary.
Yes. Right. Okay. I thought you went back out to your truck. Okay, sorry.
Oh, by the way, do you want me to switch the harm for that? Is that a different harm? Because the Buster Sword, because of its size, is a 3, but these are smaller, so do you want it to be like 2? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. And that's, in addition. You still have your Buster Sword if you need it. Okay, so yeah, as you go out and grab your
strapped to my
assorted
back
supplies
like
to get
clown.
ready, as you watch Patty peel off out of the parking lot, you guys, in your montage of getting ready for weapons, you hear a chopper, coming over the mountains on the edge
I'll
of town.
use a real sound effect. Though.
Good. Yeah, well, hey, you do. You have often done that. But I still have an inspiration.
Chopper, chopper, chopper.
Oh, I mean,
Helicopter, helicopter.
Boat, boat.
Bodie Mick boat.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's a very weird sounding machine. It definitely
It's
needs
so weird
repair.
helicopter guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I still have my drone. Should I kamikaze it into the helicopter?
Oh yeah,
You're
let's,
welcome to do that.
You so in a what late 80s early 90s fashion, we see the camera as it zooms in and then pans out real quick of one helicopter coming over the mountains on the east range of town, followed by two more. Sorry, three more. That would be six. As this half dozen squad of Black Hawk helicopters comes going into town across the valley. You see them passing across Lookout Lake, the shadows of the helicopters passing across town as children look up in fear and panic. What do you guys do?
Here come the men
You
in
have
black.
you have probably you have
Galaxy Defenders.
you have 2 minutes.
Not quite.
You have 2 minutes until they will be in front of you.
So I see all of that, an army, and
You think this has anything to do with us?
yeah, I see all of this. I look at my Wolverine claws and the sword on my
Oh,
back.
don't you set a real timer? Come on.
And I look at them and I was like, "Excuse me for 1 second." I go back into the kitchen and I open a faucet, and I say, "Honey, it's Ed. Remember when you wanted to exact vengeance on all the people that were destroying the town? Well, they're coming here to kill me. So if you could, help out, that'd be swell."
Cool. Okay.
So glad that worked.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
we'll see if we
You
get a
want me to
Deus
roll
Ex
for that?
Machina.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll to manipulate someone.
Can I have a plus because she's sweet on me?
You will no longer have your minus, if that's what you mean. We'll just have you roll flat. You don't have to use your charm, because your charm is so bad. No, you know what? Use your weird, because you've established. Yeah, you've established
Okay.
your bond.
Yeah,
with
you're
them.
a freak.
Yeah, no, you have.
We're both
Yeah.
freaks.
Yeah, no, you.
I
that's
have
what
minus
makes
one
it
weird.
work.
It's a good thing I did that for you.
My one is 6 plus 3 is 9.
9. Okay, so make success. Yeah, you hear the chuckle and the yep, and you don't think she's lying to you.
Cool. I've done all I can.
all right. Jack is actually taking this opportunity. He takes one of those boxes of ammunition. He follows you back into the kitchen. He finds a couple of the ovens. He finds one that's like not on her. It seems like it's not like cooking. And he takes the box and he like grabs a pan. And he puts a layer of bullets on the pan. Then he puts it into the oven. And then he turns the oven on. Then he takes his rifle. He takes as much ammunition as he can take, and he says to Ed and Will, he says, "Yeah, avoid that kitchen. Try to find a place to hole up.
I hole up in the kitchen.
I'm gonna try to flank them from the back once they set up." And he heads out into books it toward the end of the parking lot,
Okay.
toward the tree line.
Okay.
Jack, are these your coworkers?
Well, I suspect this is the team. So if I'm the cleaner, this is the demolition crew.
They make the mess.
They're the dirtier.
Yeah, I'll be honest. And he looks up. I could see the helicopter on the horizon. I wasn't quite sure these guys actually existed.
my God.
These are like off the books type of thing here. But makes me think we definitely got John Johnson's attention. So
Oh, by the way, I didn't just open one faucet. I wet bandit style went around the entire restaurant
Just
and
left them all
and
up?
just opened every single faucet and stopped up every drain.
Okay. So that'll be what you've done with your 2 minutes is interface with Twyla and give her aid and abet Twyla. Okay. You get armed and also heat some bullets up.
I put them in the oven. I turn the oven on.
Yep. Okay. Baked bullets, delicious. Everyone's favorite dessert.
These
like
are,
Mama
these are,
used
these
to
are
make.
bullets with the cartridge in them, right?
Will, other than processing a
they're,
kiss,
They're not empty shell.
what are you doing with your time?
I'm in a weirdly good mood
my
from
hope
that.
is they're going to explode at
Yeah.
some point.
I'm in
I
a,
don't know if that works or not, but it seems like action movie logic.
I'm sure there's a Deus Ex Machina moment baked in there somewhere.
I shoot a scuba tank.
Yeah, I'm still riding high from that kiss, despite the fact that I'm looking at these giant imminent
Full chub?
helicopters. Yeah. Well, I've got my Magnum
And your gun.
one of
Oh,
these.
wow. Hey, calm down there.
I'm all revved up. One place to go.
That's Will's purr.
Yeah, in terms other than my trusty Magnum, I don't really have any other weapon.
Ooh, you should attach a bunch of knives to your drone. Just like duct tape a bunch of knives to the drone and just fly it around.
To the end of all the helicopter blades. Now, logic would dictate it would be much too heavy to fly, but something tells me in this situation it's gonna work.
Yeah.
If it's
Steak
how you
gets a
dedicate
restaurant.
your 2 minutes of time, I will let you do that thing.
So it's serious.
I
There's steak knives all over the restaurant.
dedicate my 2 minutes to taping kitchen knives, sharp kitchen knives, onto all of the blades, plus like 2 giant butcher knives pointing straight forward.
Okay.
So the idea is it will be a chopping machine of death wherever I choose to fly it.
Okay. You managed to get these things taped on and loaded up, and
That's
notice
why we can't buy these from China anymore.
it takes a lot more effort to get this thing to even leave the ground.
Come on,
The controls are very finicky, but you are certain that at least all those parts are secure. So whatever you aim it at will be okay. It's just a matter of the controls.
It just becomes a weapon I hold, and I just
Look, you were the one who cheaped out and didn't get the flamethrower one.
look, man.
That could have come in handy.
Shut up.
Okay.
It was designed to be a reconnaissance tool, not a tool of destruction.
Things have not gone like we were hoping they would go, but here we are.
Wow, this escalated
Said
quickly.
Jack.
The hashtag for the entire series, all of our shows.
Yeah.
Things are not going
Well,
as
the show, I mean, the episodes moved at a fairly decent clip, but it felt like for 90% of the time they weren't really moving along, and all of a sudden it was Waco.
You know, we have all these fantastical elements, but here we are fighting crooked cops.
Yep.
where we started with supernatural, but now it's Serpico.
The real enemy is people. We're the Walking Dead.
That's right. Everyone knows that, Will.
I just caught up, sorry.
Oh, I haven't started. Is it good? I felt weird because there was a lot of episodes to get started.
Yeah, I promise you've seen it by now.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll watch Breaking Bad instead.
Okay. So as you
If we hadn't
guys,
scared off the goddamn Sasquatches, we could have called down. With our Can I psychic the Sasquatches?
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Can you psych squatch? I was thinking of all the supernatural things we've come across. Like, can we bring them all together
Yeah. I don't think
for an
that's a
Avengers
bad
Endgame?
idea.
I feel like we pissed them off. They're probably gone.
Is
but-
there a
You
way
do
to-
that. I'm busy taping knives to my drone.
Do we think? I mean, I am headed for the tree line. Do
the
I think there's any way I
Shinkawara,
could?
the Shinkaragon's dead. I talked to my girlfriend already. The Sasquatches were the only supernatural element other than me.
That's right.
I
You're
opened my mind to
supernatural.
Sasquatches.
Jack, if you wanted to, like you said, you ran to the tree line.
Yeah. Do I have anything I think will attract the Sasquatches?
You've
I do wanna do
interfaced
that.
with them once before, right? Poorly.
Maybe we could do like a
Yeah.
So, because I remember you attempted to really
I did.
open your
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
and all
yeah.
you opened your mind to
Open
the
your
roulette of murder.
mind.
Right. So, if you want to attempt to open your mind, let down your defenses, and not introduce a roulette of murder again, that's up
of
to
all
you.
the times for it to count.
Don't start thinking about Sasquatch swastikas. Or whatever the equivalent is.
Squatchticus.
Yeah.
Well, so okay, I have another. Actually, I
Nazi
have another
people.
idea, and so maybe it's I don't know if this is gonna work, but I
Fires
direct
a flare.
myself. I direct myself toward the forest, and I'm like, look, I know we got off on the wrong foot.
Bigfoot.
Awakened folks, correct the wrong big feet.
That term is racist to them. You're still doing it.
Trying. As I trying to open my mind again, except this time I don't turn away from the carousel, but I try to open my own memories up.
Okay.
And I start thinking of all the times that I've gone through. Every time there's been a thing with the Sasquatches, and I think there's a thing where it's Jack fills out his report and he sends it in, and then in the area, kind of like we had talked about before, there's these other guys. Jack kind of representing the U.S. government,
Yeah.
but then these other guys that come in that are around,
Yeah.
and I start thinking of them. Weird interactions I've had, guys contacts I've been sent to meet where it's just sort of like, I don't see you around the office. Like,
Yeah.
And I start to think where I'm just sort of like, these are the men. These are the men that want to fight you, and these are the men who are here.
Okay, cool.
So-
Roll on weird.
So, Rob, that is thematically great, but what I wanted from that scenario is instead you have the opposite of the previous interaction, and you just think about all the good times you had with various Sasquatches you met. Like the two of you on a rock climbing wall, or
15 minutes before you threw that guy off the roof, you were gambling together.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Right.
you're seeing Siegfried and Roy together, or a Cirque du Soleil.
Maybe it's a mix, because maybe it's exactly that. Maybe that's actually. So yeah, again, I'm gambling at that Sasquatch, and then in the background there's the Men in Black.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, the same thing, like going hiking through the woods and actually like seeing a peaceful scene and having like a moment, and then further down the trail, hikers in black.
Yes.
And yes, I opened that up to be like, these, like, we're not your enemy. These men are your enemy.
They're menemies.
I feel like we really need this to work.
Huh?
And the dice agree. That is a 12.
What is your weird?
Actually, my weird is 0.
Okay, so perfect.
So that is a natural
That's
12.
the best you can do. The best Jack can manage. Okay. As you
Best you can do.
as you do that, you let down your brain. You think to these agents who have always been shadowing you.
Super duper deep state.
The
Right.
shadow agents, if you will.
The
How
shadow.
deep
to-
is your state?
You think
Is like
to
the ocean.
all of those inconsistencies in the experiences you did have with the supernatural creatures over the time, especially the Sasquatches, and you feel back in your brain something that probably initially feels like a really intense headache for a split second, and then your brain floods with a vision of a family of Sasquatches. Actually, arguably more like a tribe. It's a big group. Interfacing with a bunch of Native American individuals. And then the scene flashes to several of these Sasquatches, and you see them grabbing settlers in the night and throwing them into the lake or throwing them into the river. And you see more incidents like that over time of the Sasquatches working adjacent to and in tandem with people when it also served their interest. It feels like to you that they've said, all right, okay. But the energy that you get in there is still sort of pensive and paranoid,
Sure.
but agreeable.
We're not on good terms, but just to be clear, your enemy is my enemy.
Right, exactly. That's the energy you're getting off
Yep,
of this.
that's what I was hoping for.
Okay. And as the
Cross's enemy is my enemy.
Precisely.
helicopters get over the full length of town, you see the lead one continues towards you as other ones fan out. It looks like a few head out towards the north end of town, closer to the job site. A few seem like they land in the town proper, maybe down near the dam and other open areas on that end of town. But this one continues, and as it makes its way out of town across the state route road and out towards the Flying K, it lands on the edge of the parking lot. Right as you guys reassemble,